When Rush rehearsed with Anika Nilles for the first time and got to the song Tom Sawyer, she held her sticks up and said something very interesting. And honestly, what she said might be the best possible sign for the 2026 reunion tour. Tom Sawyer isn't just a hit, it's a rite of passage. It's one of the most recognizable drum performances in rock history. Neil Peart didn't just play time on that track, he built architecture. The hi-hat articulation, the dynamic swells, fills that feel inevitable, but sort of impossible at the same time. Any drummer walking into that song knows exactly what they're up against. They may not be afraid, but they may yet have awareness of the task at hand, and when you're going to sit down to play the Rush song that Neil Peart himself said was the toughest song to play, there is a bit of a challenge factor to be dealt with. So what did Anika say right before Rush began to practice Tom Sawyer for the first time?
Really? She knew, of course, a couple of the big songs, and of course, every drummer on earth knew Neil and his reputation, very respected. She knew Tom Sawyer, and when we were going to play it for the first time, she just stopped and said, "Yikes, I don't know if I want to play this one." She was kind of nervous because of the importance of that song.
Yeah.
She held up her drumsticks and said, "Yikes." Let's be honest, a lot of Rush fans are skeptical about this tour, and not because they think Anika lacks talent, but because they think that Neil Peart's playing is sacred and can't be replaced. For many fans, his drum parts aren't just technical, they create a kind of emotional memory, and the fear isn't really about can she play it, the fear is will it feel like Rush? And here's why her yikes moment actually matters. Drummers who underestimate Tom Sawyer are actually the problem. Drummers who walk in casual are the concern. A drummer who reacts with yikes shows humility, respect, and she understands that her job isn't just about copying what Neil did. It's about honoring the architecture of the song. Anika Nilles is known for rhythmic sophistication, independence, and dynamic control. She isn't a cover band mimic. She's a musical thinker, which means her approach won't be imitation. It will be interpretation with reverence. And that's what this reunion tour actually requires. Now, there's one specific section of Tom Sawyer that I think is really difficult and will prove to be the most challenging section for Anika to play, and I broke that section down in detail in a members only video you can look at by accessing the members content. Meanwhile, back to the 2026 tour. It's not about replacing Neil Peart. That's impossible. It's about whether or not the music can breathe again in a live setting with a new drummer. If Anika walked into rehearsal joking and dismissive, I'd be worried. But yikes, that's the reaction of someone who knows the weight of history, and that's a very good place to start. So maybe the right question isn't, can Anika play Rush? Maybe it's what happens when a serious modern drummer meets sacred architecture, and we're all about to find out. Let me know what you think about Tom Sawyer and Anika's challenge to play it live and the upcoming Rush reunion down in the comments below.
MusicGuru here, asking you to help us on our march to 10,000 subscribers.